Welcome. This is the part where we are cooling down from surfing and making your body feel better after a lot of surf. So congratulations, and I'm happy to hear that you have had a lot of swell and you've been surfing the past few days. I myself, I literally just came back from Portugal, and so my body really needs this routine that we're going to be doing now. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be training some of the muscles that I think are super important to train when you have been surfing a lot. And then we are going to stretch a little bit. And then if you own a foam roller or a massage ball, we're going to use those a little bit as well. For now, you can follow along with the exercises that I'm doing just to get used to them. And then you can do 4 rounds of those. Okay, so basically we've been surfing a lot. So what I want to target right now is the health around the kinetic chain around your shoulder blade and shoulder. So we're going to be targeting the muscles that are basically responsible for moving the shoulder blade correctly. And we are going to be targeting the core, which we haven't targeted while surfing. When we're surfing, we use the back side of the core a lot when we're pedaling, but I want to target now the front side of the core and the sides. Cool. So the first exercise that you're going to be doing is the dead bug. Just going to show you 2 repetitions. What's really important here is that we have 90-degree angles in the body. Now I'm going to breathe into my chest, and I'm going to breathe out as if I am breathing out through a straw while I drop my right foot and my left arm. From there, I bring them up again slowly. What is really important when we look at the neutral position of the spine is that the lower back doesn't leave the ground and I don't start arching the lower back. So we want the tension on the front side of the core here. The second exercise that you're going to be doing is a really important one. It seems simple, but it's really important here that you do it slowly and correctly. I'm just going to show you. Now, what is really important here is that we drop down our chest through the shoulders, and that when we push out, we really push out as far as we can, bringing the shoulder blades as far as we can over the rib cage. Now this targets the serratus anterior, and the serratus anterior is responsible for moving the shoulder blade correctly over the rib cage, which is super important. While we're pedaling, the shoulder blade goes up and down, and if the serratus anterior is overworked, you'll see that the shoulder blade moves away from the rib cage, and this causes a lot of tension on the front side of the shoulder, which really leads to injury in some cases. The third exercise is, you already know it, the side plank. Depending on your level, you can do it from the knees, from the feet, or the feet on top of each other. However, what I find very important is that you keep pushing out from the shoulder so we don't hang in the shoulder blade. And from here, we keep the bum up, we don't hang, and we don't fall forward or backwards. We do the other side. And then we're going to go to another shoulder health exercise. Now, I'm going to be using this little elastic band. You can literally use anything that you can pull apart. So basically you can use a belt. If you have a belt, you grab it like this with your thumbs up and you pull it apart like this. All right. So what we're going to start with, we're going to get in this hinge position. So we're going to bring the bum back. I'm going to pull the elastic band apart and bring it slowly up, controlling the movement. and down again. Wow, I can feel that's really hard for me. Going again. I got my thumbs up. And back again. This one is super hard. What I find really important is that while you do this, we're not letting these shoulder blades go out of position. So we keep the shoulders in that healthy position away from the ears and retract it. So the first one, the dead bug. You're gonna do 4 rounds of this routine, dead bug, 16 times alternating. The serratus push-ups, you're gonna be doing 20 times slowly. These side plank, you're gonna be doing left and right, 1 minute. And this little exercise here without a name, you are going to be doing 8 times, slowly. These exercises are definitely not to make you tired, but it's really just to target the muscles that haven't really been targeted and that need some extra attention when while you've been surfing. You can start your 4 rounds of these exercises. Good luck. All right, you've done your rounds, and I hope that you can feel that these exercises are really good for your body. I always feel this. Now we're gonna do a few stretches, and if you've been surfing a lot, you're gonna feel these stretches and you're gonna feel a lot better afterwards. The first one that's really important to always stretch when you surf a lot is the pectoralis muscle, and then especially the minor. And we can target this muscle by standing by a wall, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring my elbow around eye height. From here, I'm gonna rotate away and I'm gonna hang in there a little bit. So now I really feel the stretch in that pectoralis, and I really want to feel it from the moment, yeah, there it is. So from the moment that I start really feeling the stretch in that pectoralis muscle, I start counting 1 minute. You can pause the video, get 1 minute going, and then it's time to go to the other one. Again, 1 minute of stretching. Pause the video. All right, so you've done 1 minute. Now what you can do, I'm just gonna grab a kettlebell, but you can be by a closet or anything that you can sort of hold on to. At home, I sometimes use my couch. And I'm gonna go to this child's pose here, and with my right arm, I'm gonna grab the kettlebell and I'm gonna drop down, and I really want to feel the stretch in the big side back muscle, which is called the latissimus dorsi. And also this one I'm gonna hold for 1 minute. While you're doing these stretches, it's important to keep breathing. You don't want to be holding your breath. It's really unnecessary and it's not effective. And again, I'm gonna do the other one for 1 minute. You can pause the video and do it. Alrighty. So you can just keep pausing the video and following the routine. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna sit in the seated position here. I'm gonna bring my arms under my legs, grab my toes, and from there I'm gonna bend forward so that I feel the shoulder, shoulder blades move over the rib cage, which stretches my upper middle back. And I'm kind of wiggling it a little bit to feel really where these muscles are stretched. Keep breathing. Okay, you're gonna be doing this for 2 minutes. It's an important one. Pause the video. Cool. So now what you're gonna be doing is you're gonna target the triceps. Again, 1 minute per side. Gonna put my arm on the wall and hang in there. Feel the triceps, so put my hand on my middle back, lean into it, and the same leg is gonna move backwards to make it even a bit more stretchy. You should be feeling the stretch really in your tricep and also in your latissimus dorsi. You can do 1 minute per side. Now, in my opinion, this is the most important few stretches after you've really surfed a lot. And I think you should be feeling a lot better after you've done these stretches. What you can do now, because it's just good to always do full body, is stretch your hamstrings a little bit. You can start stretching, but this is just if you have time, right? You can stretch your adductors. Do some 90-90s, stretch your hips. But I'm not taking you through these, it's just if you have some time and you want to make this full body, why not do that, right? For now, we're gonna go to the foam roller. Oh, this is such a killer, look at that. Oh, it's gonna be bad. I literally haven't done this in a while. I was in Portugal, and so I'm a bit worried about how this is going to feel right now. And you can just follow along, check what I'm doing, and then you can do it for 1 minute if you own a foam roller, obviously. Otherwise, I really advise buying one, because this is gonna make you feel really good. So first, just gonna start getting on there, getting used to it a little bit. Now, you wanna be mindful of your shirt, because it can actually roll under there. So just gonna tuck my shirt in. And first, I'm gonna be here, just gonna get used to the feeling. Oi. Alrighty. And then as you are doing this and you're getting used to it, you can start moving your arms maybe up, and that for me always helps to really get that muscle that I want to target here. Oh, you can keep doing this for about 1 minute. So if you have one of these little massage balls, it's also really good to get this massage ball up in the same pectoralis area where we stretched earlier. What I'm going to be doing, I'm going to get to the wall, put it down here, and I'm going to sort of roll and see if I can find that muscle. And now I can feel this is definitely in there. So I want to just roll it and try to relax, breathe, relax the muscles, and this will loosen it all up to avoid bad posture from surfing. You can do this for 1 minute each side. Cool. So there's many more stretches that you can do that are good for you, that are full body and stuff. However, in my opinion, these are the most important ones that I would want to be doing to remain healthy, especially on like a surf trip, when you've been surfing a lot. Maybe you're surfing tomorrow, but you just want to give your body some care. These are really great. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you're feeling better, and see you next time. Ciao.